Did you know there's a metal that for centuries has been the silent foundation of global power? A metal that even in times of crisis and radical change remains the true pillar behind major decisions, wars, alliances, and economic control? That metal is gold. In this video, you'll understand how the global elite uses gold not just as a store of value, but as a strategic tool to control countries, manipulate economies, and ensure that, while most people struggle to survive, they keep all the power in their hands. If you want to uncover the secrets behind gold and how it can shape your future, stay with me until the end. And make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel, so you don't miss content that can transform the way you see money, power, and financial security. Let's uncover this hidden game together. For centuries, gold has been a symbol of wealth and power. In the Middle Ages, kings and emperors hoarded this precious metal to display their supremacy. But gold was never just symbolic. It was always a practical tool for control. In the 20th century, during the Great World Wars, gold took on an even more strategic role. Central banks of powerful nations accumulated massive reserves, not only to secure their economies, but to use gold as a bargaining chip in global negotiations. The gold standard, which supported currency value for decades, was the foundation of international stability. When it was abandoned in 1971, many believed gold would lose its significance. But the truth is, gold never stopped being the real backbone of global power. It's no longer printed on paper bills, but it operates behind the scenes, in central bank reserves, wealth transfers, and elite strategies. Today, when we look at the financial markets, gold is silently at work. When political or economic instability arises, its price skyrockets, serving as a safe haven for those who know how to use it. But gold is more than just protection. It's a weapon in the hands of the global elite, a weapon to control the entire financial system. To understand this game, we need to look at international gold reserves. Nations that hold large amounts of gold have more power in global decisions. That's because gold is the only asset that can't be created out of thin air, unlike currencies constantly printed by central banks. Gold represents real trust between countries and financial institutions. Those who hold it have autonomy. Those who don't are at the mercy of those who do. A clear example is China. In recent years, China has been silently increasing its gold reserves, accumulating tons that go unannounced in headlines. While the US prints dollars at full speed, China is preparing for a future where its yuan could be backed, at least partially, by gold. This gives the country power to challenge the dollar's dominance and shape a new economic world order, with China at the center. But gold is not only about independence. It's also used to pressure governments and manipulate the global financial system. In times of crisis, gold becomes the elite's final shield. While the masses suffer from inflation, unemployment, and shrinking purchasing power, those holding gold are protected. Many of these economic crises are not mere accidents. They're engineered by those in control. These collapses create opportunities for the elite to buy valuable assets at low prices, expand their dominance, and solidify their place at the top. Gold is behind many of these events. In 1967, the British pound collapsed after gold reserves were used as leverage to devalue the currency. In the 1970s, during Chile's political and economic crisis, part of the external pressure involved control over reserves and gold holdings. In conflict zones, gold funds covert operations, backing coups, arming factions, and ensuring elite interests. It's the invisible money. It doesn't show up on bank statements, but it moves the world's decisions. When crises erupt, gold surges. That's the so-called safe haven. While the economy suffers, traditional investors and institutions flee to gold for protection. Those who hold gold don't rely on fiat currencies or the traditional banking system. That's why the elite increase their gold holdings in turbulent times, buying low, waiting for the rebound, then selling high. Today, with global inflation, political instability, and record-breaking debt, gold is once again the most powerful asset. To outsiders, it may seem distant or complicated, but the truth is, anyone can start protecting themselves with gold. You don't need to buy physical bars right away. There are investment funds, ETFs, and other accessible tools to gain gold exposure and shield against crises. The key is understanding gold's role in your portfolio and acting strategically. It's also crucial to watch market signals. Central bank policies, political moves, and economic tremors all point to gold's next move. Those who can read these signs position themselves ahead of the crowd, avoiding losses and securing gains. Knowledge is your greatest ally. Understanding macroeconomics, financial cycles, and geopolitics is essential if you want your money to work in your favor. And remember, gold is a shield, not a miracle worker. You must diversify, stay disciplined, and have a long-term vision to protect and grow your wealth. Now let's look at today's geopolitical landscape and how gold is at the center of it all. From Russia's massive accumulation strategy to China's financial chess game to the US trying to keep the dollar as the global reserve currency, gold is key. It's not just a reserve, and it's a strategic currency. It's used in diplomatic deals, economic sanctions, and even shadow wars. Gold reserves are trump cards, used to pressure opponents and maintain advantage in global power plays. And all of this affects the world economy and your life, whether you realize it or not. With technological advances, gold has entered the digital age. Cryptocurrencies backed by gold are emerging as modern alternatives, combining the metal's solidity with digital convenience. These digital gold assets offer secure, accessible investment options, even for small investors. But they also bring risks, like scams and lack of regulation. We'll break down how this market works, key global players, and how this innovation might change how we see gold and money. Let's bust some myths about investing in gold. Some think it's outdated. Others believe it's too risky or not profitable. We'll analyze the facts, compare it to stocks and real estate, and give you a clear view, with pros, cons, and no fluff. Our goal is to give you the clarity to make smart decisions, avoiding common traps and industry hype. And if you're ready to start investing in gold, don't worry, and we've got you. We'll walk you through it step by step. How to open an account with specialized brokers, best products for beginners, how to buy physical bars safely, and more accessible options like funds and ETFs. We'll also warn you about common scams in this market and how to avoid them. With knowledge and planning, anyone can use gold to protect and grow their wealth. Finally, let's not ignore the environmental cost. Gold mining causes significant damage to nature and local communities, but new sustainable practices are emerging to shift that narrative. We'll explore the initiatives aiming to reduce harm, the challenges still ahead, and how these issues could impact gold's value in the future. This gives you a full picture view, connecting gold's economic power to its social impact. Now you know the secrets. You're ahead of most people. You understand that gold is not just a metal, it's a powerful weapon for those who know the game. And now you can use that knowledge to protect your future, your family, and your financial freedom. If you want to keep receiving content that goes beyond the obvious and truly makes a difference, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Here you get real information that connects knowledge to action, so you can get ahead, avoid traps, and build wealth with confidence. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.